So we bid well to MamaYuYu last week, and since I loved MamaYuYu, I figured I would make a quick video about the series I loved, where I think it started to go wrong and what it did good. So let's just get into it. By the way, if it wasn't already obvious, I'm going to be talking about MamaYuYu in its entirety. So obviously, spoiler warning, chance to leave, 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's start by saying what MamaYuYu did bad, / where it went wrong. At about the halfway point of the story, it started to have more of a romance factor or fan service, which I think was completely unnecessary. According to some sources, mostly comments I've seen on Twitter, it is because the editor given to Hayashi tried to get MamaYuYu out of the axe with the same method that Nue's exorcist took, which was fan service, which undoubtedly made the story worse and stray off the original path that Hayashi had in mind. And according to about everyone I've seen that has given their opinion on this, said that Hayashi had an amazing story at the start, with incredible potential, but the editor kind of fucked him up. The other thing that I found a bit sad was the very rushed pacing towards the end, which is kind of understandable now that the series has been axed / cancelled, but it might have had a higher chance to survive the axe if Hayashi just believed in the people reading and not only focused on the fights, but also the characters. But some characters introduced in the latter half of the story were still interesting, like Sadiko and Monika. I forgot to mention something that was made bad. At some point, either the editor or Hayashi just decided to bench Mamama. I don't know why that choice was made, that was a bad choice, but yeah. Now to the good parts of MamaYuYu. The art and paneling is amazing. I think everyone can agree on that. I have been nothing but amazed by what Hayashi has been able to draw up in a week. Also, for this being his first work, it really is amazing. The story and groundwork was really amazing. You could see the potential for an incredibly interesting and basically never-ending story. Let's say, for example, Corleo's theoretical goal would be to make every world have demons and humans stand by each other as equals, as Corleo's world already was. And now that travel between worlds / dimensions was possible, as Grisha said, now that Evan and End have destroyed the one hero and demon lord per world rule, I have brought 10 heroes and demon lords over to this world already. Corleo could have used that same rule to his advantage by traveling to other worlds to bring peace everywhere, as his world already was. He could be the example of that it is possible for humans and demons to coexist and flourish alongside each other. Another great thing Hayashi does well is backstories, though I kind of wish they were still expanded upon. For an axed manga of 29 chapters, I think the backstories are done great. Also, En's backstory was really disturbing / sad, and En's backstory could be like the fuel for the theoretical Corleo's motivation, that being something along the lines of saving anyone from having to experience what End had to. And lastly, the fights were all great, with my personal favorite being Corleo versus Raufred. It really felt like I was watching a movie with those perspectives and paneling. Really creative and really amazing made. I really couldn't praise it more. I also really like Corleo versus Escaba, and of course the final fight, not the physical manga exclusive one, Corleo versus Grisha. I really hope MamaYuYu gets English volumes. I will buy them so fast, but it's unlikely that MamaYuYu will get English volumes. According to this user on Twitter, who answered my question when I asked if there's gonna be English volumes. Of course, it's very possible that it doesn't get a physical English volume release, but I really hope it's gonna be like some of the other axed manga that did get physical English volume releases. The first two that come to mind are Ayashimon and Red Hood. It sucks that MamaYuYu was axed. It was set up for success, but it is what it is. Alright, that's it for me. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like the video and go check out this video, because YouTube thinks you will like it. Alright, have a good rest of your day, and bye.